So in the series of learning programming in C, we are discussing pointers in C. So far we have discussed basics about pointers, double pointer, as well as what kind of arithmetic operation you can perform on pointer. We have done addition and subtraction, right. In this video we will talk about how to perform increment and decrement on pointer. This operation, how you can perform. Increment means suppose p is pointer variable, then p plus plus, and decrement is p minus minus. This is post increment, post decrement. Plus plus p means pre-increment and this is pre-decrement. This thing we will discuss with the help of proper program, and I will show you practical also. So now let us see how you can perform increment and decrement on pointer. First of all, we will discuss increment, post increment and pre-increment. I hope the functioning of this increment and decrement operators are clear to you. If not, then I have uploaded a video. You can watch out my C programming playlist. The link also I will put in the description box of this video. You can check out, and first of all check out this video. If you know the functioning of this increment and decrement operator, then this video would be really very easy for you. But if you don't know, then many students, I mean almost students, get confused in this operation. When we apply these operation with pointer, then it's a little bit tricky. Right. So first of all, clear your concept of increment and decrement operator and then come to this video. Right. Here same I am taking an array, and here I am taking one pointer asterisk p, right, and I am initializing this pointer p is equal to a. This is valid. You don't need to write like address of a of 0. A means this a is also, it's like a constant pointer, or a is containing the name of the array which is containing address of the base, or you can say the base address. So p is equal to a is valid, but if you write down a is equal to p, you think that a is also pointer, because name of the array act as a pointer to this array and p is also pointer, so you can assign this value. No, this is not possible. A is what? Constant pointer. Name of array is constant pointer to this array. Here in a you cannot assign anything, or you cannot increase it like a plus plus or a minus minus. You can't do anything, this kind of thing with this array name. Yeah, with pointer you can do this. So this assignment is valid, but this is not valid. You can try it at your own, right. So here in memory, how this array is to be declared. So this is how you can say visual representation of this array. A is also acting as a constant pointer. A is containing, name of array is containing base address like 1000, and in p we have stored address like a, whatever value of a. So a is, we have 1000, so in p also we have 1000, so both a and p are pointing to this first element of this array, right. So now we can move this pointer p, but we cannot move this a, right. This is constant pointer, this will always contain base address, we cannot change it, right. So now how to increment? If you want to increment this p, so suppose if you write p plus plus, it means in another term, if you want to write this, you can also write p is equal to p plus 1. Both are same, this and this are same, but this is not equal to p plus 1, only p plus 1. No, this will not give any output. It is equal to p is equal to p plus 1, because after doing p plus 1, obviously we have to assign, we have to update value of p. Here we are not updating that value, right. So either you can do or you can do this. So here we are having like this thing, p plus plus. It means now p is pointing to what? 1. P is, we are moving p one location forward, right. Ultimately we are adding 1 to p, but 1 means what you have to add. In p we have 1000 in plus 1 into what is size of the data type you are using? Int, that is 4. So 1004. So now p is pointing to 1004. P plus plus means it will point next element. Again p plus plus, it will point next element, right. And now after that, if you want to print here, now if you want to print percentage d asterisk p, asterisk p means indirection operator, it is acting as indirection operator, value at this address. Now in p we are having, after doing p plus plus, in p we are having 1004. Now p is pointing to this, not to the first element. So now value at p is 2, so it will give you 2, right. Now see, better if I write something like this, asterisk p plus plus. I have combined both the operation post increment and asterisk. Now what output you will get here? See, here at starting now we have 1000 in, so now see, this is what? Post increment. What is functioning of post increment? First of all, it will return the value and then do plus plus. Means it will return the original value if post increment is there. Then it will increment. So original value of p is what? Original value of p is what? 1000. So it will return first of all 1000 and now it will increment p by 1. We are incrementing pointer, so it's not mean 1001, it will mean 1004. Right? Now p is pointing to here. Now p is containing 1004 and now p is pointing to this. Right? But here it is going to return 1000 only, the previous value. And now value at 1000 is 3, so it will return 3 only. Output you will get 3. Output you will get 3, but now p is pointing to here. Now after this statement, if you print asterisk p, it means now p is pointing to this, now it will print 2. Right? I hope you got the difference. Now, and suppose if you write here, some student think that if I write something like this, then it will first increment and it will give value 2. First of all, it will evaluate p plus plus. Yeah, obviously it will evaluate p plus plus first, but what is functioning of p plus plus? This is post. First of all, it will return the original value. Original value of p plus plus is what? Here. P is what? A, that is 1000. Original value of p is 1000, so it will return first of all 1000. So here 1000 would be there and now it will increment this. So now it is pointing to this. But this operation, this asterisk would be performed on the previous value, not the modified value. Now again asterisk 1000, so it will give 3 only. In the both the cases it will give 3. Right? I hope you got post increment functioning. Right? Now if I write here something like this, asterisk plus plus p. Now plus plus p is what? Pre-increment. Pre-increment, what is function of pre-increment? First of all, it will increase the value, it will modify the value and then a modified value would be returned. So now plus plus p, so it will increment the value of p. In p at starting we have 1000, it is pointing to this. Now increase this p. Increment means it will point to the next element. So now in p we have 1004, it is pointing to here. It is not pointing to here. Right? And now updated value is what? 1004 and now it will return value at 1004, that is 2. So this will give answer 2. Same if you put it in bracket also, that would also give you same answer, that is 2. Right? So I hope you got the difference between pre and post. See here you can also see here we have two operators, like one is asterisk and one is increment operator, and both are having same precedence at same level, both are. Right? So associativity is right to left, right to left. Right? So from there we are going to move from right to left. So first operator is what? This increment operator. So this would be evaluated first and after that asterisk would be evaluated. Right? I hope you know how to evaluate the expression having operators. You know operators, precedence and associativity. Right? Now, but see, if I am writing one line here, now tell me what output you will get. Now what output you will get of this line? 2 times I am using asterisk p plus plus, asterisk p plus plus. Now here which would be evaluated first? First of all this would be evaluated from right to left. Right? So now first of all this p plus plus, this is what? Post. So original value of p is 1000, value at 1000 is 3. Original value is 1000, that would be returned and now p becomes p plus plus, that is p is now pointing to 1004, p is not pointing to here. Now this one p plus plus, original value of p is now 1004, that would be returned first and now p would be incremented. So original value is 1004, so whatever the value at 1004, that is 2 would be returned and now p becomes 8. Now p is pointing to this one. So you will get 2 and 3. Right? I hope you got this one. Right? Now pre decrement and post decrement. See, If I write here asterisk p minus minus, same post decrement means first of all original value would be returned, right? Now here the case is what? P is equal to a, means p is pointing to here. Now first of all the original value of p would be returned, original value of p is 1000, right? So asterisk 1000. Now whatever value at 1000 that would be returned, that is 3 would be returned. And after this p minus minus, now p is pointing to, p should move one position backward, means 996. What we have here, we don't know. So now after that if you will print asterisk p, it will return any garbage value, right? Because it is moving out of this array, out of range of the array, right? So here we should take care of this thing. Suppose I am writing here address of a of 4, address of a of 4, or you can say address of a of 3. So now p is pointing to a of 3, that is in p we have 1012, right? Now if you will print asterisk p minus minus, original value of p is 1012, that value would be printed, that is 0 would be printed, and now p is pointing to here, right? And if you print this thing, then also you will get 0. But if you print this thing asterisk minus minus p, now this is pre-decrement. So now first of all pre-decrement means value would be modified first, that is p is here, minus minus p means move backward one position. So now p is pointing to here, now 1008, p is pointing to this one, and now value at this address is 1008 is what? 67, so it would return 67 to you. I hope you got the basic functioning of post and pre-increment and decrement operator when we perform with pointer, right? And so now one question for you is minus p, 3 times I want to print with pre-decrement operator, asterisk minus minus p, asterisk minus minus p, asterisk minus minus p. So before before compiling this on your laptop, first of all try run this and think what output you will get, and after that you should run on your laptop and see you are getting same output or not, right? If you get same output, it means you have got this concept. If not, then you have to do some practice on these type of questions. So yeah, this is little bit tricky, and see, maybe I can write something like this, asterisk and asterisk p minus minus. In that case, what output you will get? Or you can say like asterisk p bracket plus plus, or you can say asterisk p plus plus, or I must say asterisk p and here plus plus. This kind of thing you can also get, right? So what output you will get? So these questions are little bit tricky. In this video, just want to tell you, like, just want to get you familiar with the functioning of increment and decrement operator. Maybe we can take one more example, one complicated problem on this kind of thing, and I'll show you what output you are getting here, and I can explain everything there. So now first of all, let me show you practically this thing, whatever we have discussed in this video. So now let me create a file. First of all, suppose pointer increment decrement dot c, right? And header file main, and here I am taking one array. I am going to initialize it here, like same input I am taking 3 2, so you will get it better, 67 and 0 and 56, right? We are taking a pointer and p is equal to a, I am initializing, right? Now printf, suppose I am going to print percentage %d, and first of all we will be printing p plus plus, right? So see what output you should get. You will get 3, right? Because it is post increment. So original value would be returned, and original value is, that is address of a, base address of array, address of the first element of this array. So it is returning 3, right? After that is it incrementing. Now if you will print, printf percentage d, and I must use slash in here. Here I am printing asterisk p. So second value what you will get? 2. See, first is 3, next is 2. Why? Because we have done p plus plus also. Although it is post increment, but we have done increment 1, p plus 1 you can say, right. And if you do here like this, in bracket also if you will put this, then also you will get same result, 3 and 2, see 3 and 2, right. And if I write here something like this, comma, again I am writing asterisk p plus plus. So now see what output you will get. 2 time I am printing here, so 2 time percentage d we have to use, right. Now see, 2, 3, this one would give you first p plus plus would give you 2 and this second one would give you 3, because associativity is right to left. These operators are having associativity right to left, right. So from the right side we are going to start. So first of all this would be executed, the second one star p plus plus, so that would give 3, then we would execute this star p plus plus, right. So now it would give you 2 because we have already done p plus plus. I hope you got why you are getting this. And after this if you are printing p, then you will get, obviously you will get 67, 2 times you have incremented p, right. And if you do what, pre increment plus plus p, right, 1 time only I am printing plus plus p, see. So now it is pre increment. So first of all it would, p would be incremented, then value would be printed. So first of all p would be incremented, that is p is now pointing to second element of this array, that is why it is printing 2, right, and this p is also printing 2, right. So now this is pre, and here if you write like asterisk again plus plus p, now what you will get, associativity is right to left. So sorry, we have to use here 2 time percentage d because I am printing 2 values in this one, right. So see, 2, 67, right, right to left. So from right side we will move from this side, so this would be executed first, right. So now it is pre increment, so first of all increment p, so now p is pointing to this element, second element, that is 2, so 2 would be printed first, and now again this would be executed. So again here plus plus p, pre increment, so first of all p would be incremented, now p is pointing to this 67, this element, and the value 67 would be printed, and after that also this asterisk p would also give 67. I hope you are getting this concept, right. Now pre and post decrement, see, if we write here asterisk p minus minus, then what output you will get, it is post decrement. So now what value it will print, 3, see 3 has been printed first of all. Now p minus minus means you are going to move 1 position backward, but already p is pointing to the first element of array. If you move backward, we do not know what is there at that location, some garbage value would be printed. So same, some garbage value, you are getting some garbage value, the output of second printf star p, right. Now here if I assign something like this, this address of a of 3, now see what output you will get. What is there at a of 3? Now p is pointing to what? Third index. At third index you are having 0, 1, 2, 3, 0. So first of all 0 would be printed. Now p becomes minus minus, minus minus means 1 element backward, 1 element beyond, backward is what? 67. So now next output you are getting 67, right. Now if I do here minus minus p, then minus minus p, pre decrement. So first of all it would be decremented, so it should print 67, 67 both the cases, and see it is printing 67 and 67, right. So first of all it would be decremented, decremented means now it is pointing to 67, that is a of 2, and that could be printed, right. And here if you write comma asterisk minus minus p, again 2 time I am printing here. So now same, associativity is right to left because these are having same precedence, so associativity we need to check. So first of all this would be executed, whatever the right side, right. So now this is become 67 and now again this would be executed. So again p would be decremented, that is it is going to point out 2 and that value would be printed, that is 2, and final value is also 2. For this printf it is also printing 2. I hope you are getting this concept, right. If you are confused, it's okay, you know, in starting it happens, but you should practice more and more these type of questions, then you will be familiar with this thing, right. So now I guess that's it for this video. So you can try out these combination and you can get what output you are getting, and if you are not getting, like how you are getting that output, you can ask me in comment box. I will make a separate video on these type of questions, right. So now I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.